Honoring Wendy and Fred this year is a really small way that we can show our appreciation for everything they've done for photography, for artists, for education, and for Houston.
I taught myself the following mantra, which I have more or less lived for the rest of my life. You have to have a dream. You have to use your imagination. You have to overcome your fear, and you have to act. That's the important one. I could do anything I wanted to do if I put my mind to it. So I started teaching myself photography.
Fred and I met after I came back from a 3-month photographic trip in West Africa, and we met at a party. Our partnership is a story of discovery, of adventure, and an existential creative vision that marked both Fred and myself, personally, individually, and collectively. We used to say to each other, when things were going well, 1 + 1 = 3. Two people who had lived and worked around the world and spent the later years of their lives in the most unlikely of places, Texas, Houston.
I got to Texas and everybody was friendly. It didn't matter how crazy you were as long as you had a good story. Mm-hmm. That's what it took.
I won a World Press Award and a large Leica Award for a photographic story I had done on Agent Orange, that herbicide that we used in Vietnam during the war, and how it affected U.S. veterans. We were invited to go to what is the oldest photo festival in Arles, in Provence, in the south of France, and to do a talk about that work. It was a very exciting experience, and we saw a lot of work that never got to the United States. And that concerned us, how little the United States was actually getting from the rest of the world. Coming back on the plane, we said, why don't we start something like this? See if we could get it going in Houston. See if we can really, throw the doors through photography open to the world. And Houston is a place that responds to innovation, responds to good ideas, knows how to take a risk.
One of the secrets of FotoFest success, to the extent that it's successful, is collaborations. We learned to collaborate early on as freelance photographers. You do not go out and just simply wander around and get the job done without the help of many others.
Well, tomorrow, the world's most successful photography festival opens right here in Houston. FotoFest 1990 brings together a collection of work from the world's best picture snappers. The finishing touches for the exhibition are being applied at the George R. Brown Convention Center right now for Saturday's grand opening. What exactly is FotoFest?
FotoFest is a lot of things. We haven't got enough time to describe it. Right now, it's a huge party. The trick that we perform is we take creative energy and we connect it with opportunity. And when you do that, you've got a magic formula going. You've got an explosion of things that begin to happen.
We started, in addition to the exhibitions in '86, one of FotoFest's most important programs, which was the Open Portfolio Review. There was a place to go where you met decision makers in the field. It became a real meeting place.
I think you can't overstate the kinds of differences that the meeting place has made in artists' careers. It's given them exhibitions, publications, editorial exposure, but it's also created a community. And That is one of the most amazing things about it and about FotoFest, and it's why artists keep coming back over and over again. It's so important because it creates this network of community that's international. There's a thread through Wendy and Fred's lives that they've imparted into FotoFest, and that is always searching for new encounters and new learning. I first met them in 2012. They were incredibly charming, incredibly knowledgeable, and it's hard not to fall in love with them.
So, are you satisfied with the book?
I'm very satisfied with the book. It's really, really something to be proud of.
Well, of course. Stephen has been sort of a remarkably thoughtful and deeply caring person about the kinds of values that lie beneath the founding of FotoFest, which is to create opportunities for other professional people in the field, but also the general public.
Of course, all the artists.
It's an amazing amount. 2026.
Here we are.
We're celebrating global visions, and that's 20 biennials, 40 years, over 500 artists work on the wall. So all of this is coming together in this moment, and I really hope everybody can enjoy it and learn from it and do a deep dive into it.
I do feel we accomplished a lot of what we hoped we would accomplish and we hoped we would do when we started FotoFest. And it has been very exciting to see the differences that it's made in people's lives.
The effect that they've had on Houston and the world of photography is immense. Part of the reason that I felt I came here, and I think that Wendy and Fred wanted me to come here, is that FotoFest needs to continue. It's really a phenomenon, and it's going to live on, and Fred's going to live on through it too, which I really love.
Because